Chapter 2690 continues to explore the tension between the Newman siblings, Trenton, Carrie, and Cameron, focusing on their conflicting perspectives on family wealth and responsibility. The chapter highlights Carrie's struggle to regain financial control and the steadfast opposition from her siblings. After receiving $5,000 from Trenton, Carrie quickly realizes it's insufficient for her lifestyle and chases after her brother, demanding more money. She implores Trenton to steal the property certificates and keys from Cameron, hoping to sell the apartments their mother bought for her during her school years. These properties, especially those in school districts, hold significant value and could provide Carrie with the financial freedom she craves. Trenton, however, is unwavering in his stance. He reminds Carrie that their mother, before her demise, explicitly instructed him not to hand over the property to Carrie. He reveals that the properties are jointly owned by their mother and Carrie, meaning any sale requires their mother's signature, making it impossible for Carrie to sell them on her own. This revelation leaves her frustrated and speechless, recognizing the legal and practical barriers to accessing these assets. As Trenton heads back to the villa, Carrie contemplates following him, but stops upon seeing Cameron at the door. Overwhelmed by anger and helplessness, she shouts threats and vows revenge against her siblings. She promises to reclaim her perceived entitlements and make them pay for their actions, underscoring her deep seated resentment and determination to fight back. Carrie's threats, however, highlight her desperation. With the properties legally tied to her mother and no immediate way to access substantial funds, she feels cornered. She recalls Mrs. Jensen, a potential benefactor, but acknowledges that any financial support from Mrs. Jensen hinges on her ability to confront Cameron and enact revenge on Serenity, tasks she currently feels incapable of accomplishing. This moment of reflection leads Carrie to confront her own inadequacies. She realizes that without skills or a clear plan, she is unable to secure a job or manage her finances independently. Her reliance on family wealth was left her unprepared for the harsh realities of self sufficiency. This acknowledgement of her limitations marks a significant turning point in her internal narrative. Meanwhile, inside the villa, Trenton approaches Cameron and preempts any concerns by explaining that he only gave Carrie $5,000, maintaining a firm limit to ensure Carrie cannot waste more of the family's money. His loyalty to Cameron and adherence to their mother's wishes illustrate his commitment to preserving the family's assets and enforcing fiscal discipline. Cameron's role as the de facto head of the family is evident. Her control over the family's assets and her strategic decisions are portrayed as protective measures to safeguard the family's legacy. Her presence at the villa's door signifies her vigilance and readiness to counter any attempts by Carrie to disrupt their carefully managed financial stability.